If you look at a geophysical map of Haiti and the Caribbean, it jumps out that Haiti and Port-au-Prince, Haiti, lies right along the conjunction of what are called tectonic plates, but three separate tectonic plates. It's, if you can imagine a china vase that falls off the table and gets broken in many pieces and you glue it back together, well, these tectonic plates are a bit similar and in terms of images, but three of those converge right at the land area that's called Haiti. And generally, where we have such a conversion of tectonic plates, we have a great amount of geophysical motion, energy, and so forth. They tend to be along, in the Pacific, you have the Ring of Fire, which is literally the ring of volcanic activity. Indonesia is in one such zone. The Saudi Arabia and the giant oil fields of the Middle East from Kuwait and so forth, the Persian Gulf, are another such convergence of such plates. And up until now, there's been very little talk about petroleum in Haiti. But it's not because there hasn't been interest in petroleum in Haiti. My take on it is that there are, according to geophysicists knowledgeable about the geophysics of the Caribbean basin, you probably have large multinational oil companies, U.S., British oil companies, and their allies, who are aware that with a little bit of exploration onshore and offshore, that there are probably enormous oil finds. And you just had 2 years ago offshore Cuba, just north of Haiti, a giant, supergiant actually, oil discovery with several billion barrels of believed reserves of oil there that the Russians are helping the Cubans to exploit. So it stands to reason that the same geological fault line of these tectonic plates, the Caribbean plate, the North American plate, and the South American plate, they all converge north of Venezuela and in the area that's called Haiti. That also makes Haiti ripe for other unusual minerals such as uranium, gold, and so forth. And my own sense from talking with geophysicists on this whole Haiti question is that Haiti is probably one of the undeveloped treasures of mineral wealth on the planet.
Now, why do you think it's been so undeveloped for so long? Because there's been some suggestions of oil and perhaps other minerals, if I understand correctly, even as far back as the 1970s.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think for the following reason. As I wrote in an earlier book, A Century of War, Anglo-American Oil Politics, the question for the United States and Britain since World War II, the question of oil reserves around the world, has not been an economic question, a business question of developing new oil fields to sell it at so many dollars a barrel for the profit of Exxon Mobil, Chevron, whatever. But it has been a geopolitical question. It's been one of the power pillars, if you want to call it that, of the United States power projection in the post-World War II world. The United States, through its control of the Middle East oil supplies, especially Saudi, Kuwait, earlier control of Iran when the Shah was in power, that gave the United States an enormous weapon over the European economies, over the world economy actually, and over the Soviet Union during the Cold War era, because they had the power, by controlling the quantities of oil in the world market, to raise the price of oil at their behest, and also, as they did in 1986, to collapse the price of oil. Why has Haiti not been exploited? I think for the very reason the world is swimming in oil, and the U.S. Oil multinationals and the U.S. government that works intimately with them around the world wants to prevent that anyone else develops the oil resources of a place like Haiti. They're extremely unhappy, no doubt, about the discovery in Cuba. And I think they would like to keep this oil off the market as long as possible. Haiti, for them, is a stone's throw away, and they could develop it any time they had need. But to keep it off the development market, I think, is their strategy, strategic to